Hey guys, welcome to Payday Coffee, and today we are checking out Starbucks pumpkin spice range. Come with me, let's have something yummy. Good morning my darlings, how are we doing? Today is payday and today is my fancy coffee day, and I decided that instead of just having my normal caramel latte thing, that I'd do something different. Now, I have never ever had pumpkin spiced flavoured anything. From what I can gather, it's what we call mixed spice over here, but there are some differences, and I've seen some people put pumpkin in spiced pumpkin stuff and others that don't. But I decided today that I'd bite the bullet and try. So, because this is my spoil for the month, I don't get anything else really. This is it. So, I got this one's the hot one. So this is the pumpkin spice latte. And that's the pumpkin spice cookie. This is the pumpkin spice Frapaccino, or latte Frappuccino. Basically, it's an iced coffee that tastes like pumpkin spice, and I go straw, yay! And toffee apple muffin. Oh, let's see how this goes. Whoop, stuck to the paper. Don't like it when it gets stuck to the paper. Toffee apple muffin. Ooh, that smells quite nice. Half my thingy's in there. That is very frustrating. Right, just scooch that on there so it looks. Ooh. And this is the pumpkin spice cookie. Ooh. Oh look. That looks kind of nice, hey? What is in that? Is that bits of cranberries or something? Oh, it smells pretty good though. Hey, what are those red bits? Are them cranberries? Can someone tell me? That would be awesome. And that's now that I fixed the top of it, that's our apple muffin, toffee apple muffin. Right. Now I'm going to go for the proper coffee first. Now I only ever ask for a latte, and thankfully they fill it up to the top. It does, if you notice, have a little bit of an orangey colour to it. I'm a little bit, that's interesting. First off, we're going to try the hot one. Now this is the pumpkin spice latte, and I asked for pumpkin spice syrup because I figured in for a penny in it. It smells pretty spicy. It does smell like mixed spice. It doesn't smell like anything that I don't recognise. There's definitely a smell of cinnamon. There's definitely a smell of nutmeg. It smells a little cardamom-y. I'm just saying, I don't smell clove, which is something that's very prolific in mixed spice. Ooh. Oh, that's heavy on the spicing, isn't it? It's not really offensive. It is quite spicy, so if you're not really into those kind of really earthy, Christmassy kind of flavours, I would not suggest you get this. Just get the gingerbread one, you'll be fine. But this is very It's very in your face. It's very in your face. But it's not offensive. To me, it's not offensive. I like a lot of spice. I like a lot of spice in my coffees. I like a lot. If I put spices and herbs and things, I want to taste them. I can definitely do that. Wah. Wah. Can I taste pumpkin though? No. Which is probably a good thing. So that says to me they don't have things like freeze-dried pumpkin or any pumpkin pulp or anything like that in there, which is good. Now I'm going to get a sip of my normal coffee. Just to knock some of that spicy back so I can try this, because this is the pumpkin spice latte. Okay, or is it the pumpkin spice frappuccino? Anyway, it's the one with the cream. No, it's the frappuccino. Yeah, it's the frappuccino. So this is the pumpkin spice frappuccino, not the creme, the frappuccino. Okay, because coffee is a requirement today, this week. In fact, I'm probably going to live on it for the rest of the week because, you know, lots of things to do. Anywho. Hi! He went running. Okay. So here we go. Bottoms up. Nom 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 nom. Ooh. Not gonna lie, this is pretty good. You've got that little orangey flavour to it as well, like the orangey colour to it. I'm not sure, I can't guarantee, but it does taste like there could be dried pumpkin in there, like powdered dried pumpkin in there, freeze dried or whatever you want to call it. The spices aren't quite as in your face, which is fine. It tastes a little more balanced. It does taste a little bit more balanced. And I love iced coffee. So this is very me. More than happy to drink this all the time, all year round. So I might have to go talk to Tina over at Life at Piedmont and get her pumpkin spice creamer thingy recipe. Oh, that is the duck's nuts, the dog's bollocks, yeah, the bee's knees. That is lush, spot on, balanced really well, really like it. The hot one, I will probably go and put some more cold milk in that later and leave it to cool off a bit. This though, yum. Right, I have to put it aside for a sec. Oh no, hang on. Oh, look at that. Oh, wicked. Right. These coffees have to last me all morning. They have to keep me going. Right. So now we have... I don't want to wash that out of my mouth. It tastes so good. I'm going to try a little bit of this muffin. I have a little bit of the cookie. Right. So I'm going to just do that. Because this is the way we eat the muffin. Yeah. Okay. Do that. So we have the top, the bottom, and we got to squish. Sometimes it works better than others, you know. It's like if you've got more topping. This one's only got a little bit of topping, but it's okay. Right. Okay. Ooh, there it is. Finally found it. Do you see it? That there, the tiny wee bit of apple. Dear Starbucks, can we have the rest? Charge £4 for that, and you put less than a teaspoonful of apple on it. Bit of a piss take, really, isn't it? Although it is a nice muffin. I'm not a huge fan of muffins, not gonna lie, but it would be nice to have more of the apple on it. Otherwise, it's just a cupcake with a bit of apple on top. If you're gonna do a filled muffin with a hole in the middle cavity filling, please make sure it goes all the way down, or as far as you can. Because there's none there. There's no apple there. That's not apple. Oh, those two bits are, but that's fallen off those. There's no other apple in there. Okay, so that's a bit of a rip, but it is a nice. You can tell it's nice because I'm actually still eating it. Like I said, I'm not huge on muffins. A lot of muffins for me are very dry, very claggy, very stick to the roof of your mouth. Don't like that. This though, it's a very nice start to the day. Thank you muchings. But it will leave you and actually that apple flavour is really nice. I don't mind paying £4 for something that I feel is worth paying £4 for. Especially when the apple's really good. That apple was really good. The toffee at the top, there could have been a little bit more of the toffee flavour. The buttercream kind of overwhelmed everything. And because there wasn't enough of any of it, we now have bits of the bottom with no topping and no flavour. It's just cake. So like I said, a little disappointing. Really great flavours, just not enough of them. Right. Well, that's morning tea. Like, I was going to do that. Right, so we're going to only take a tiny bit of this because this is actually my morning tea. I was hoping it would be half a muffin, but it's not because I ate it all because I'm a piggy. Now these are a soft cookie, as you can see. Squishy, squishy, so don't expect a Yeah. It's quite nice and fruity. I would say, yeah, so it's got raisins in it definitely, and I've got a feeling that those are bits of cranberry. Little flakes of cranberry. Yeah. Okay. So we have bits of raisins, or sultanas, whatever you want to call them, and little flakes of cranberry through them. That's really nice. I don't know what that white bit is. What's that? Is that a nut? That could be nut. Hold please. I will figure it out. Okay, I found the ingredients. Right, so it basically says here, a pumpkin spiced plant-based cookie packed with flavour, pumpkin seeds and dried cranberry. So they're not actually raisins as well. They are cranberry raisins. Very nice. Actually really good. Quite impressed with that. Very impressed with that. Takes a bit to get me impressed with stuff like this. To be honest, I would say that coffee is the hot latte, the latte. It's a bit much. It is for me. That's a bit much. That's normally when I have a flavored coffee that has syrup in it, I don't need to add sugar. I feel I need to add sugar to this. I feel it needs more milk. I think it just needs a better balance. Right now this is really in your face. They're nice flavours, but they're a little too much, if you know what I mean. This though, freaking perfect. I will give that one 3 coffee beans out of 5. This one gets 10. The toffee muffin, the apple toffee muffin, I'm going to give a 4 because great, perfect muffin, just needs more filling and flavour. That's all, because all the fillings and flavours are there's just not enough of them. And the cookie, I'm going to give it a 4 as well. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 as well. Now I'll tell you for why. They don't name their ingredients. Okay? In this country, we have labelling laws that are really strict due to allergens. Okay? I went to look it up and all I got was that little blurb. I did not get the actual ingredients. If there was a spice in there that someone in my family was highly allergic to, it could kill them. And it's not mentioned on their website. It's not mentioned when you look up the ingredients. It needs to be looked at. You can't just put spices and expect that to be okay. No. Spank hand. That's naughty. Stop being naughty. We're not trying to do copycats. All we're trying to do is keep people safe. Okay? And that's it. Because there are actually some spices that I'm a little bit sensitive to. Not so that I get really sick, but I get scratchy throat and that kind of thing. Danny's the same. He has major allergies. Obviously you're not going to find alliums in cookies, but you will find things like cardamom and cumin, which he does have sensitivities to, and they start to scratch his throat and his throat starts to swell a little bit. So could I give him that cookie? No. Why? Because I can't be guaranteed it and they're not in there. So for people who do have slight allergies or intolerances or severe allergies, your ingredients on your website for your products is not good enough, and that's why I'm going to mark that one down. Okay, so, and it kind of looked like there were other things in there as well. It did. But it is what it is. It was good for what it is, and I'm going to enjoy that later with what will have been my hot coffee but won't be at that point. Okay, so I will see you guys next week. There's a lot more content coming. We now have proper internet. I'm very pleased by this, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.